What up, everybody? Just sent the Zoom link to Juice. He's going to be joining us shortly. If you guys could just let me know if the dog chewing his bone in the background is annoying or too much, that would be great. I got him laying right next to me, so I just want to make sure that's not going to be annoying throughout the entire interview. If it is annoying, if you guys can hear it, please let me know. I'll get him the fuck out of here. But looks like Juice is ready and in the Zoom chat, so let's switch over to the interview screen and get that shit popping. Can't hear the dog? All right, that's good. 2 Nates. Look at that. All right, let's go. Need to hide the self view. Why didn't I hide it? Hey, what's good?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you as
well. Finally talk to
you.
I'm doing great, man. We got a stream going. We got some people in the chat. I'm ready to talk some hip hop, bro. How about you? How's your day going?
Man. Day's going pretty well. I'm saying doing some Zoom virtual training for my job, so it's kind of boring, but you know.
Okay. Did you just get a new job, or is it training for a job you've already had?
Yeah, just got a new one finally. I'm saying Corona stole my last one.
Hell yeah, same here. What were you doing beforehand? What are you doing now?
Kind of the same thing, you know. Like last time it was like dealing with like limousine buses. I was doing dispatch.
Okay.
Now I'm kind of doing more kind of call centery, not really call center. I'm not trying to do a call center job for real, but it's similar to that basically.
Yeah, I was in an office doing like inside sales for people, and it was not my favorite thing in the world. I made some good money.
You know what I'm saying?
Commission was there.
Exactly.
Ooh, that was nice, but
exactly.
Life-work balance was shit. They
didn't want answering.
Answering phone sucks. Oh man.
I'm answering calls for credit unions and banks, man. It's like
okay.
It's like what am I doing here?
Yeah.
But, you know.
Shit. So shit, man. When did your podcast start? Say established in 2019. When what month and what made you want to start the podcast, man?
So it's like it's a long kind of story. I cut kind of short to it, but like I've always wanted to get into journalism in some way, shape, or form. I've always been into writing. Mm-hmm. As long as I can go back, hip hop has been a passion of mine. I originally went to school for broadcast communications and journalism for sports though, and had a blog, did the blog thing. I think we all did at one point back in the day, trying to be like All Right and Two Dope Boys. And then after years of procrastinating and quitting podcasting and starting over again with podcasting, I officially started recording this one December of last year. And it was ironic how it happened. Like the day I recorded, December 29th, recorded my other homies, had like 6 of us on the pod. The first episode, it never came out. And literally when I left, I'm saying from recording, I got the news my grandmother passed, like my I'm saying the closest person in my life. Took a month off, obviously. Mm-hmm. And literally after Kobe died, I was like, I can't quit. You know what I'm saying this man succeeded in everything in 41 years. You know, here I am about to be 30. I'm about to be 30. I got to start doing something to make my legacy be stamped. So here we are, 34 episodes in. And yeah, man, it's been a crazy ride because COVID happened. You know what I'm saying, while it's going on.
Right? Yeah, COVID definitely changed a lot of shit for me, man. I was doing like concert videos and I was like getting into the like concert scene and shit, doing recaps and like stuff like that. And February, the last one, I got to do Earth Gang, and my boy Gatson from Chicago opened up for Earth Gang at the University of Illinois. So that show was dope. And then, man, that's it. Like we got the news like 3 days later. The concerts were pretty. That was like everybody was going on lockdown, and man, that was rough. So like we had to complete. I didn't even anticipate doing anything live or like live interviews, anything like that. I wanted to record some interviews, and I've got some old blog interviews written from my old website and shit. But
cool.
I didn't anticipate doing anything like this, man. Do you do anything live, or is it all pre-recorded for you?
So far it's all pre-recorded. I want to get into the live world. Like I never really dove into Twitch. I've done like a couple Facebook lives, like interview style. Mm-hmm. But it's always kind of hard to really manage with certain guests. So once I get to your level, I can get some more quality guests. So I have to get
to my level, man. I'm still at the ground level myself, bro.
No, but I've been following you like ever since, like it's pretty much, especially since COVID. I think you did an interview with Mick.
Okay,
that's when I first like really got on. I was like, oh, he cooking. Like, so I definitely started following you after that for sure.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. Man, I've been procrastinating my ass off with this thing for a while myself. I probably had the idea like 3 years ago, and then I still really didn't know what I wanted to do with it. It's still still
Yeah,
up in the air to this day. Like, I got
yeah.
an idea for a video series I'm gonna start up here. I posted the first video of the series a couple of days ago. I don't know if you saw, but it was in the studio with Talkin Truth. Just like a
Yeah,
recap
yeah,
video of like artists making music in the studio, what the vibe is like for, and it's different for
yeah,
every artist. Like that
for
session
sure.
in particular was really dope because I'd never been in the studio with Femdot before, and just to see
Famous,
how he
famous dope.
was, just to see how he wrote, like, was really dope. And he even said in, I don't know if I posted this, I don't think it was in the video, but he was like, man, yeah, I just started writing. I'm not. It may end up at 24, 16. I don't know. I'm gonna write till I stop, like, whatever, and then just
Yeah,
fit it in from
famous.
there. So.
He's one of those special lyricists for sure. Shout out to Fendot.
Definitely. Who's some of your favorite guys from Chicago yourself?
For Chicago, definitely
You want
all the
answers?
pivot.
I
All
want
the
the
pivot is
truth.
amazing.
You can't handle the truth.
Mick is probably my favorite rapper in the world. But MF Mello is like right there with him.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, for Chicago, Kari is nice. Like I said, Fendot is of course amazing. John Doe is amazing. Yes, no name. Can't go about saying no name's name. Yeah, Chicago has a strong like for me, I'm also like more of a conscious kind of listening guy. I know some of them artists will hate being called conscious, but like in comparison to like drill, like they're more on the conscious topical side, and
Yeah.
that's kind of my wavelength. I can get into some drill, of course. Dirk is he does his thing. Polo G does his thing, but yeah, I'm definitely more so that more lo-fi kind of sound.
I just saw somebody else tweet recently too that they didn't like the term lyrical rap, and it was like I can't remember who it was, but it was like an old school. It was more of an old school, like boom bappy kind of guy, and I can't remember exactly who it was. But I mean, what do you feel
Was it
about
Crooked
that?
Eye?
No, it wasn't him. It was somebody like Ice Cube or like I had somebody like back in that era somewhere. I can't remember exactly who it was, but I mean, what do you feel about that? Do you think lyrical rap? I was thinking about it myself, and I was like, man, I mean, everything is technically lyrical, especially depending on who's making it. Like from their perspective, that's lyrical. Like that's what they're going through. That's the shit. That's what they're talking about. So, like, I mean, how does that term feel to you, lyrical rap?
It's always kind of touching. Like I was the guy in high school back saying the real hip hop shit, and of course I hate that now. But like lyrical, I think lyrical is definitely the wrong word for it because even like the little babies, the Roddy Riches of the world, they spit, they have lyrics, like they're lyrical rappers.
Definitely.
It just they're not the quote unquote standard. They're not the traditional lyricists, I guess, and that's what confuses it for people. But I am a hip hop purist. I'm a hip hop purist, so I definitely I lean toward I say more substantive. That's the word I use. More substance
Okay.
rather than lyrics because I feel like that is like indisputable. Like there's more substance here than there. Like you guys are talking about what you're talking about, and that's cool. But I want something deeper. I'm gonna go towards these names over here. So.
Mentioning substance, you heard of? Have you heard of IDK and his project called
Oh,
Subtrap?
Yeah, I've heard of RDK. I only heard that project. I heard this project. I think earlier this year. I think he dropped one.
Yeah, he dropped. Is he
that it?
real? I think at the end of last year, like in October, or November of like
yeah,
it was
I heard
late
that.
last year that he dropped that thing, and then he dropped IDK and Friends 2 as well. So he's been in and out of some shit, but he has a project called Subtrap, and the whole concept behind that project is trap music with substance.
Okay,
Like, so
that's dope.
like kind of what I just like everybody's perception of lyrics are different. So like what this dude saw and like what he's rapping about trapping and shit, like that's his reality. Like that's what he's doing. So it's not like that's not lyrical. It just has substance and it's trap music. So man,
And that's like a big part of why I like pivot, like because I feel like Mello and Sab try to incorporate some trap sounds to their music, specifically those two. And like even sometimes you'll hear their mixed music. You'll hear some sort of trap like an 808 here or there that makes it sound a certain way. And it's definitely trap is definitely more of a sound than I'm saying anything else. I think that's where confusion comes into play there.
you ever get a chance to check any of Saba's Instagram lives at all when he's like producing himself?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
he's
so
a beast.
fucking dope. I can't believe he produces so much like himself. Like that's awesome. And he's got Day Day on the team too. You're right, dude. Pivot's a crazy dope group out of Chicago, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, Sab and Joe producers too. Like they all like they're very gifted like musically for sure.
Like I gotta say, Joseph Chilliams is probably one of my I would have to say most underrated of Pivot Gang. He's got so many.
Oh yeah,
he's got so many funny bars. It's just like every time I listen to that,
yeah, it's hilarious.
It's like, oh my god, that is funny as hell.
he definitely he tries to push it to a limit no one else is gonna push it to, and he's gonna do it like it's unapologetically him, and I can always respect that from any rapper.
Definitely, he's not afraid to be himself in any way, shape,
Absolutely.
or form. Have you ever? I got to meet him in person one time at a show, and that energy was just transferred right there. Like, man, you are confident as fuck in everything, every breath you take, bro. Like,
he's just him.
Yeah,
like, he's not gonna like.
It's tight.
Like why filter? Like, I just gotta envy that. I just gotta envy that kind of confidence and that kind of just carefree. I'm saying persona.
Hell yeah! You got anybody helping you out with the podcast at all? Is it just you?
It's just me. I edited. My homies definitely helped me out as far as like being on the screen with me and communicating with me. But moving forward, I'm trying to definitely spread my wings further and like reach out to people like you and other podcasts and do more collabs like this where I can hear more voices. Because like the idea behind Good in the Hood for me was pretty much bringing in a collective group of other people to just talk hip hop and talk culture and talk anything with, and just get all perspectives across the board. And so far, because of Corona, it's definitely been more of a tight panel. Just me and a few of my homies just shooting the shit on some barbershop talk, and it's been a dope experience so far. I just want to continue seeing it grow.
Shit, bro, we should just set up a weekly show, man. We like every Friday or whatever, bro. Like literally, we should just what's happening in hip hop this week. Well, this guy dropped. This guy dropped. This was hot. This was not that great. This dude's on some shit. This dude's not. We gotta have a weekly show, bro.
1,000% with it. 1,000%
like, all right, it's in the books. It's
in the books.
Written down. Everybody in the chat, get ready. We're coming in on. We're just gonna have a weekly hip hop show. Why not? Man, I like the energy already, bro. I'm fucking with you already. This is dope.
Hey, likewise.
Do you remember the first hip hop you listened to? Like, who was the first artist you heard that was like, fuck, okay, this is what hip hop is supposed to sound like. I need to listen to more shit.
So going back to being like a kid, like as a child,
just like, either or. Like if you can remember a moment as a child where you're like, okay, hip hop's dope. I want to listen to more of this or whatever. Like for me, it was listening to Mick, The Waters. Like that shit just changed my whole life.
All right,
like,
cool.
I was like, so this is what hip hop is supposed to sound like. I need more of this.
All right, so yeah, I was definitely the route I would go then is definitely when I got to high school. Like I was lucky and unlucky to go to a high school. I went to St. Joe's in Westchester, right? And the high school trash, but they gave us laptops, right? And of course, me being I never had a laptop before that. Like, what is this thing? It's 04. So I get a laptop, get internet, and I was just get illegal music by the bundle, you know. So I just
right.
Literally the first artist I discovered that made me fall in love with hip hop for real, like on some like this is something I'm passionate about, was Lupe Fiasco. Like once I first heard Fahrenheit 115, like the original one, Truth Among Us, like I heard that, I was like, oh, this is different. And in that era, of course, we had Lupe, Wayne, original Kanye, like we had all these artists, and like, yeah, that era right there set me off. I was good. Like I was good off the Kanye, Lupe, even like early Budden. Like those raps definitely got me. And then moving on to the blog era, it was definitely like the J. Cole's, the Kendricks, Mick Jenkins, Saba. Like those were the ones that like, all right, this shit is gonna last forever.
Hell yeah. Who's
like how old are you, Joe? I'm asking.
28.
28. You're 2 years younger than me. So yeah, like for me, like I remember when like you said, when Mick Jenkins dropped Trees and Truth and Sab dropped Get Comfortable, and hearing that like whole track, I was like, oh, Chicago was on. Like I was like Chicago was on.
Hell yeah. Shit, I just had a question. I forgot about what it was because I was looking at the Instagram chat to see how many people were in there. If you're in the Instagram chat, join the live. Like click the link in the bio. Come join us in the chat. Also, shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Foolish, Munher, Cole. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Looks like we got 5 or 6 people up in here. That's dope.
That's what's up.
Oh shit. I don't know. What's the best project you heard recently this drop?
This year, let's see. This year. Freddie Gibbs Alfredo is still in rotation. Freddie Gibbs is my favorite rapper in the game right now. Like on some, like he just does everything.
Doesn't miss.
Phenomenal. Doesn't miss at all. He just killed that Benny the Butcher album. Like he just bodied that. That's incredible. What else? I guess I'll go with Conway's From a King to a God. That was a tough one for me. Currency's Outrunners with Harry Fraud.
Okay.
Like those are like some Nas's King Disease. Like those albums for me this year have
Did you
been
fuck with Reasons project this month?
Reason. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard. Like, Reason's progression has been that's an incredible like leap up from his last project.
Definitely.
And
Ooh.
who else? Someone from Chicago dropped this year. Oh, Mick dropped this year. Carefree. That's in rotation still.
Yeah, yep. He dropped that in January, I think, didn't he? Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
it was
early.
top
That
of
was
the year.
that was right in time for the tour and shit.
Yeah. Damn Corona.
Speaking of progression, who's an artist like say 3-4 years ago, that you're like, I guess internally proud of, or like, damn, that guy fucking like, I'm proud of what that guy did. He stuck to his guns. Like, this dude is dope. Like, he's built this, like somebody who's built something. Like for me, that's got to be Smino. Like I saw him opening up for people, and like he's built this whole Zero Fatigue thing, bro. Like St. Louis is just, oh shit, I unplugged my headphones. Hold on, let me plug that back in real quick. But like,
Smino's a great one.
I don't know, man. He's just like, he owns that end. I guess he's signed now, but like he just built something from the ground up, and his progression I felt was just like really dope.
Yeah, Smino's a great answer for that. Smino is incredible. I'll go with I guess I'll go with JID. JID
Okay.
Earth Gang, like because the Spillage album is another album from this year I'm messing with heavy. That Spillage album is incredible.
Hell yeah.
Earth Gang kind of like disappointed me a little bit with their last album. So like with Spillage coming, I was like, oh, this is what I needed from them. Like I don't know what it was about the last album. Maybe it was too long.
I feel like they hyped it up too much. I feel like they worked on it for so long, but I also feel like they were on tour for so long. It's hard to get an album done, and they were back to back tours and shit. Yeah. So like, I feel like it was just like older sound. Like it wasn't sound like adapted to today. Like there were definitely songs on there from like you could tell were like 2 or 3 years old. So.
Yeah, because even those 3 EPs they dropped before that, Rags, Robots, and Royalty. Yeah, like them was all quality projects. Like even that track with Mick House, that is still in rotation. That is a fire record. Love that. And like and on their debut album they had some throwaways from those projects on there, like the joint with them Thug. Like that was. That's old. The joint with what's the boy Aaron Ray. It's like old songs that were on there. So I was wishing that was a bigger release. And on this Spillaging with Mariba and JID and Black, like that project is crazy.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh yeah, definitely JID and Earth Gang to a certain JID more so. JID he just continues to just impress me every time he raps.
Yeah, and people seem to really love that fast rap, man. Like
that
is love that shit. I don't not like it, but I feel like people who like that shit almost expect other people to sound like that, or like, man, he can't rap like Jid, and it's like it's just a different style. Like that's a dope talent to have, but like there's people out here fluctuating their voices, like sounding like 3 different people on one track. Not like who's featured on this? Nobody. That's just so and so.
That's another problem I got with Earth Gang. Like, that's my only problem with Earth Gang for real is that I can't tell them apart all the time.
Okay, yeah.
Like I just can't. Like, I have no idea. What is it? I have no idea what Doc sounds like. I'm almost 100% sure he could be anybody. I just assume they all are Johnny Venus. Like that's all him. Okay, which one is Doc? I have no idea. But they dope for it.
Have you ever seen them live?
I haven't, unfortunately.
Okay.
I've been wanting to so bad though. Like
their energy is pretty dope live. They throw on a dope show. I saw them with Jid actually. They were at the Reggie's Rock Club down in Chinatown. Yeah. And that show went crazy. They brought Smino out. Jid brought Smino out for that fucking show. I saw Smino hit a stage like, huh?
They performed Bad Getty?
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, that was way. No, that was before. I thought that was before that came out. So they didn't perform that. That was like 3 years ago now. I think that was 2017. I think.
Okay, word. Sure.
Yeah, that was the Never Story tour from Jid.
Oh shit!
So he hadn't even released DiCaprio 2 yet or anything.
That's a classic to me, man. I love that album.
Hell yeah, that's a good one.
No question.
It was crazy. Was Doc and Venus actually came down into the crowd? I was in the front row on the stage basically, and they came down in the crowd and did AWOL. Like with everybody down there, that shit was fire, bro.
Oh, shit.
I never heard that song before, and I heard it for the first time live, and they were doing it like he had his arm around me and shit, and I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. Speaking of shows, what's one of your favorite shows you've ever been to?
My favorite show. I mean, for me, I could feel like just the for the loss of John Wall is definitely the bucket list project. That show was like because that was the last time Walt performed. And so it was that was crazy.
Damn.
It was all pivot show. It was Lincoln Hall. It was that was a phenomenal show.
That's fire.
I was outside of that. I saw Freddie Gibbs and Benny the Butcher last year.
Okay, who is that at
That was at Promontory, I think.
Promontory? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's dope. I missed getting to see Freddie Gibbs a couple times now. I'm pretty disappointed about that.
Only problem with that show was that it was just it was a sausage fest. Like, it was nothing to do with it. That was crazy. I was like, yo, it's not a female in sight. It was crazy.
That's hilarious. What's one of the shows you got like most pumped for and got the most let down at?
Ooh. Most pumped for and most let down. Damn. It was definitely had to be. I feel like it was a Chance show I went to. I feel like I went to a Chance show like right before Coloring Book dropped. Okay. It didn't do what I wanted to do. I forgot where it was at. So I think it was. I want to say House of Blues.
Yeah.
I forget. I feel like it was like 17. It was like 2017. I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had one once. It was a 420 show actually. Mick did at Emporium, and it was just like
I love Emporium.
I love it too. It was, but the show was like in the middle of the week, and for some reason I feel like it attracted only hipsters. Like,
oh yeah, I can see that. I can see
Mick,
that.
like you could just tell Mick was like, "What the fuck, bro? Is this crowd like nobody wants to hear this shit, bro? Nobody's vibe." Like you could just tell, and I'm the only one like going crazy, like saying all the words of this shit. Everyone's looking at me funny, like. Bro,
it was a crowd for the Emporium regulars. It was all Emporium regulars. It was no hip hop fans there.
None at all, bro.
They all came for video games. And
they were
beer.
all like surprised that there was a show there that night. Like they were all trying to fucking get some gaming in. Like, like man, I'm trying to play
Pac-Man and drink. Trying to play Pac-Man and drink beer.
Hey, what up, Nate? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. It's good to see your name come across the screen, man. I didn't see you on the he came through the Instagram live and then the Twitch. That's my boy. Hope you're doing well, man.
Prepare yourselves for the Nate and Juice show coming to you soon.
Dude, we're gonna have a weekly show. Nate, we got a weekly show in the working now. We're gonna have a weekly hip hop talk show. It's gonna be dope. I'm excited. Yeah. Shit, man. What's one of your goals for your podcast by the end of the year? What's something you want to accomplish?
I want to start selling merch. Merch. I fuck with my logo heavy. I paid for the logo.
Me too, bro. That's a dope logo, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's also like a cool
with a mic
cool
in
name.
it. Yeah.
I love it, bro.
Yeah. Like I'm hella cool with the pivot guys. So they say this a lot. So like it's just I'm also going back to like I'm saying just that relationship and also, what's good in the hood.
Hell yeah, I like it. Shit, man, I'm thinking about getting a heat press here pretty soon. So if you're trying to like make your own merch, save some money on people printing that shit, I'm looking to put together like a t-shirt studio up in my apartment here, so we can print our own merch and stuff. We're gonna have to collab, bro.
We gonna rap, bro. For sure.
Yeah.
We gonna
start putting each other on. That's what I love about Chicago, bro. Everybody I feel here like tries to help each other out, like or put like good peoples on. If you're good peoples, like. Shit, bro, you're good peoples, and like you're good to have around. So, shit, man, I'm so glad we're having this conversation. This is tight. What have you ever sold merch before? Have you ever had anything printed? Do you have like any mock-ups?
Unfortunately, no, I haven't. Never did it. Never got. This is like really like the Good in the Hood podcast. The first time I ever really dove into something like this, like full commitment. Like, and it's honestly like as much as I say fuck coronavirus, it's because like this pandemic is like literally giving me nothing but time and. To just be creative as possible. Like, it's literally stole my job from me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, all right, what am I going to do for these 4 months on this Trump money real quick?
How do you stay motivated on a day-to-day basis with all this shit going on? Because, like, me, I'm a huge procrastinator. Like, it's hard. Like, and with nothing else to do, it's like, shit, all right, I'll play some more Warzone with stock. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's get some dubs today. And then it's like 5 hours go by. It's like, fuck, man, what did I do with my day? So how do you stay motivated from day to day, man?
Honestly, it was really tough for me for a while there. Like I said, like my grandmother died at the end of last year. I went into 2020 like kind of on depressed, grieving mode. So I wasn't really motivated to do much at all. And once I finally found a little bit of motivation with this podcast and just doing it once a week, I was able to focus like on other things in my life to like as far as like I've been trying to like lose some weight. I'm saying going to the gym daily. I'm saying trying to eat better, like doing all them things. And I feel like that has honestly made my mind, my mental better. And as far as like producing more content, so like I've been just writing up ideas, like trying to network with people like you, and that's been kind of keeping me going. I just like finding new motivations and trying to just chase new goals. I just keep my goal list growing. When the goal list grows, you have a motivation. You have something to fight for, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm gonna ask
Yeah,
you a
yeah.
couple questions. I ask some of the artists sometimes.
Oh shit.
What is success to you, bro? Like, what does it mean to attain that? And does it like change over
Success.
time, or like how do you see success?
Success changes. I think it's a daily thing. I think if you look at success as like something that's solidified at the end, like you're gonna reach that and you're gonna reach depression. I feel like you're gonna just reach like because once you get to the end, like it's like what's next, and then so I feel like success is just straight happiness. Like if I can just reach it, just chasing happiness. You know what I'm saying the days when you're not happy. So like on those days when you're not happy, you can continue to chase that. And when days you are happy, you just try to fight to maintain it.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
dope. What's one of the most important lessons you learned as a kid? You think?
Um, Most important lessons as a kid I learned was how important like family and friends are. Like I know like it's this weird thing that people that we've like our generation has discovered as far as like no new friends or trust no one, but like I feel like that's like a terrible mindset to have. Like you don't if you trust no one, like it's it's gonna be a lonely life you live, and I feel like it's
Okay.
important to have people around you can trust and depend on.
Hell yeah. Speaking of trust, what does truth mean to you?
What does truth mean to me? Truth means to me, um, it's kind of go back to how we kind of talked about Joseph Chilliams, right? It's like truth is just complete, like you out there in the world. Like there's no, like the secrets you have, you're not ashamed of. Like there's no embarrassment to it. Truth is just complete comfort. Like just gotta find comfort in every situation you're in. Like in situations where you should not be comfortable, you got to find a way to be you. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like
Hell
you look
yeah.
in the mirror and be able to smile every day, man. That's all it comes down to.
That's dope. How important is it to have a good foundation of people around you? Because good foundation of people is literally it's a part of the representation of the tree and the logo and everything. The body of the
Yeah,
tree literally represents the people that you do keep around you, and I feel like it keeps you strong, keeps you grounded, can weather you through some storms that a tree may not be able to stand through normally if it has that strong body. So how important is that to have that foundation around you?
I mean, I feel like that's where our brands kind of correlate because like good in the hood, like if you can't find the good in the hood, all you're gonna see is what I'm saying they tell you, which is I'm saying that the hood is horrible, the hood is a scary place. So it's
Shit.
like it's important to realize that there are good people out there and there are good people you can depend on out there, good people in your life. Like even if you don't feel like there's no one in your life that's good, you're not looking hard enough because like I'm saying I'm saying what's that song? Everybody's somebody's everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying nobody's nothing. I'm saying like that's what it comes down to. Like as much as you might think you alone in this world, there's always somebody got your back, and it's important for you to acknowledge them so they stay there. I'm
That's
saying
dope.
because yeah,
Shit,
facts.
man. Speaking of like not taking things for like one look at a time or like taking things for what other people say, like I feel like that Pieces of a Man project from Mick is huge in that. Like, just teaches you not to
Mm.
judge one person off of one tweet, one
Oh,
encounter in public, like whatever it may be. Like, shit, bro,
right.
I may have been perceived as an asshole in that one situation, but you don't fucking know me, bro. Like, you don't know my like.
Exactly.
You're not getting the whole story, like that whole interlude.
Exactly.
If my whole shit ended up on TMZ without all the facts, bro, like should be fucked up, man. Like, so,
But that
man,
album is so essential, like for
perfect.
multiple reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Like that album, not only is it my favorite Mick Jenkins album, but it's the fact that he's playing off of like one of my favorite artists of all time, Gil Scott Heron.
Hell
So like,
yeah.
yeah, shout out to Mick Jenkins. That album
What's
and
your favorite song
everything
off
you just
that
said.
joint?
Ooh, off top, Smoking Song's incredible. Understood's incredible. what's that Gwendolyn? What's that Gwendolyn? What's it?
Apprehension.
That come on, like yeah, it's too many joints on there. I can't. I don't even know. Like,
I gotta go Grace and Mercy. I'm saying Grace and Mercy into
Grace and
Barcelona.
Mercy.
Into Barcelona though. That shit goes stupid.
So which is better to you, the Martyrs or Pieces of a Man? I meant the Martyrs, the Waters.
The Waters. It has Martyrs on it, so.
Yeah, Martyrs is on it.
Man. I would have to say Pieces of a Man is just because he's progressed more, and
yeah,
like it's hard. So the message from the Waters. I feel like there's no like the Waters is always gonna be there to like that's the project that made me be like, again like shit.
Yep.
This is what hip hop is, bro. Like this is it.
Illmatic.
Shit.
That's
Okay, so this is the bar now. Like damn. So, but Pieces of a Man really did like that. Shit really does remind me every day. Like if I'm driving, somebody cuts me off or somebody literally does something stupid on the road, like. I'm not in their head. I'm not in their car. I don't know if they got a kid screaming in the back. I don't know if they just got laid off from their job. I don't know if they just found out their cousin has COVID. Whatever the fuck it may be, bro, they could be distracted. Like, I have to try to remember, like, yeah, it's always there. Like, but the Waters is like, drink more water. And the water is synonymous with truth. The truth, Talkin' Truth is my brand name. Like, the Waters helped form Talkin' Truth's brand. Like,
yeah.
If
that's crazy.
The Waters wasn't here, Talkin' Truth would not exist. Like
it's crazy how like your connection with like and shout out to these artists because like your connection with like Mick Jenkins' music has created your brand. Mm-hmm. My connection with Pivot has created my brand. Like that just shows like the value in music, the value in art, and the value like in Chicago. Like that's
real,
that's crazy.
Bro. That's crazy. The two different groups or two different like group. Yeah, I mean Free Nation and Pivot Gang, like two different groups of people have formed two different outlets and platforms that have motivated people to spread word on me. Like that's nuts, bro. I mean, I'm sure it happens in other places, but man, I hear it all the time. Like Chicago's just got this special vibe, man. I don't know what it is, but like it was cool. I was when I was in the studio with Stock and Femdot the other day, hearing Femdot talk about Chicago is amazing. I really cannot wait to get him on the show if I can. I really hope I can. But he was just saying the one thing he said that stuck out to me the most was in Chicago you can literally find everything that is bad in the world and everything that is good. It's both. Like you have beaches and then right next to it there's a highway. Right next to it there's homeless people. Right next to that there's dope pizza. Like everything that's good is here and everything that's bad is here. And like to see the good shine through is just so dope because I feel like I see it happen every day, and the media portrays Chicago in such a fucking shitty light, bro. I hate it. All my family members think I live in like a terrible neighborhood that always ask me if I'm getting shot. It's like, bro, no, like
it's not that. Like
no, it's not like that, bro. Like
it's literally like it is everywhere else. It's just the fact that Chicago is a big city that the crime rate is of course
bigger. We're the third largest city in the country. What do you like? The numbers are definitely gonna be higher.
And honestly, like if you go through, like Chicago is like ridiculously big. Like the size of Chicago. Like when you think about where the north side starts and where the south side ends, shit is crazy.
If you went from one end to the other. Like, dude, bro, that's taking an hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah, like what the fuck?
Like, yeah, that's crazy. So like, yeah, like people don't really understand that, and like there is like parts of Chicago that is horrible, and like but that is also I'm saying it's a bigger reason. I mean, we'll get into that, but like there's bigger reasons for that. But like you said, like it's just the duality of everything, man. Like literally, I told my homies this like the top of the year. I did shrooms for the first time this year, right? And when I did it, I watched.
Congratulations, man! Hell yeah! Hope you had a good trip.
And that's when I realized that life is just about perspective, man. It's all like you going back to Pieces of a Man. Like it's about the different perspectives you look at. You gotta look at everything from a certain perspective. You're gonna see what you're looking at. You're gonna see exactly. If you're looking at something from a bad mindset, you're gonna get a bad outcome. Like you're gonna see it in a bad. You're gonna see it in a bad light. You gotta look at things from different angles to get the truth. You know what I'm saying?
So, talk about angles on talking on the healing component with the song featuring No Name.
Goddamn, Xavier Omar, yeah, man, like fire.
I use the same muscles to cough with as I would do to laugh. Everything is perception. Everything is perceptive, something like that. Yeah,
yeah, man.
That's crazy.
It's insane, man. Literally watched shrooms and literally did shrooms and watched Toy Story 4 and figured that shit out.
Were you alone or were you with somebody? Did you have a buddy?
I was with a chick. It was like, this is the crazy shit I've done in my life. What's going on? I'm watching Woody like leave the house. He's on his own. Oh, this is crazy. What am I watching right now? The room was spinning, but hey, the shit was lit. I can't.
Hell yeah! I got some right here actually.
Oh shit! Was it some blue magnolias? What you got over there, man?
I have no clue, but I'm more than ready for another trip myself. I'm looking to try to get like a creative trip going. Like I need to.
Yeah.
I need to get I want a Talkin Truth direction. I just want a Talkin Truth trip, like just where I'm thinking straight up about Talkin Truth and think about some different shit.
That's real.
What were you gonna ask me?
I was gonna do you prefer doing the shrooms like indoors or outdoors? You like some kind of shit you be looking for?
I like starting indoors, but I've also been we just went to the Shed Aquarium, my wife and I, last weekend.
On shrooms?
Yeah. Well, I was. Shit. She wasn't. Shit. I'm more than comfortable being in public, tripping on LSD, shrooms, whatever it may be. I love being around people, I don't know, bro. I'm just like
you used to be laughing your ass off your head like.
Oh hell yeah, bro! Just a big smile on my face. I got like low eyes as it is, so low eyes are cool. Likewise. And yeah, bro. We went to the Shed. I saw some jellyfish, bro. Those things were like. She had to pull me away from all the displays because I was standing there for so long.
Oh shit, that's
you got people standing behind me trying to look, and I'm just like, oh,
that's dope.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, but I need like a creative trip to go again. I haven't had one of those in a while.
So you record this and put it on YouTube, or you just do it live strictly?
Yeah, I do. I record all of them as well. I try to put them up on YouTube and then possibly on Instagram Live if they're under an hour or if it's doable. I'm making the move over to YouTube though. Twitch has been all right, but not a lot of people have it. It's very niche. And my thought is anybody that's looking for hip hop interviews, or I've gotten really good feedback on my comments from the YouTube videos that I have posted, saying like, it's underrated content and that this should be more spread around. Okay, so maybe I just should switch to the YouTube platform. It just makes more sense. I think it's going to be more easy to upload. So they take your live VODs and just upload them directly to whatever playlist you want them uploaded. True. I don't have to compress and then upload and shit and wait overnight. It's just going to be so much more streamlined and shit. So I think I'm going to move to YouTube next week. So we'll see how that works. I can still use the same program that I use to format like the whole look of the live stream as well. So I won't have to switch anything over from that. It's nice.
That's dope.
How about you? What do you use for pod? Like, do you put everything up on Spotify or just like Apple Music? Like, what are you doing right now?
I use Anchor. So Anchor, just pretty much.
Okay. Oh,
Anchor, and then Anchor just spreads it out for me, and then it's on Spotify, Apple, and then I do the video off my phone, pretty much. Set it up on the tripod with a ring light, and upload it on YouTube. And if I clip it up, I try to clip it up when I can, and put it on the IGTV.
Oh yeah. What do you use for your editor and stuff?
Right now I'm poor boy with I'm doing iMovie. But I need to get my Adobe life up though for sure.
I used my wife has she still had it was a school email address that was still active, so we used that because she still has access to it. So we used that to get the student price for the Adobe Creative Suite. Instead of like $700 or something, it was like $230. So I got that. It was around Christmas time that we did it. So I had some extra money from Christmas. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So I got like the Adobe Premiere and like Photoshop, all that shit.
Yeah,
so if you need something edited, man, send it over, bro. I'll do whatever I can with it if you need help, bro.
Dog, appreciate it, man. Hey,
shit, man.
This is why networking is important, man. In case y'all not paying attention, this is why networking is important.
Hell yeah. Shit, dude. What's I guess since you've been following Talkin Truth, what's one thing you think we could improve on the most, or what's one thing you would like to see more of from the brand?
I mean, I message your brand entirely a lot. I just feel like I do the same issue, just as far as promoting it more. That's something I think we all struggle with that sometimes, trying to get as much promotion out there as possible. But I think you should clip it up. I'm saying some clips and get people. I'm saying on it. But I'm just telling you what I need to do as well. These are things that I need to do. I need to clip my shit up more. But I guess only so many hours in a day. I feel like sometimes, and there's definitely, especially in 2020, it's definitely important that we all take as much time as possible for your mental health and whatever you need. Because like if you overwork yourself during this time, I'm saying imagine what's gonna be like when shit gets back. Well, not back. It won't get back, but when shit gets more like it was before, because it'll never get back to where it was before.
Where do you stay at?
I'm right outside of the city. I'm in Forest Park.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah, I stay up in Rogers Park, so we'll definitely have to link up in person sometime, man.
For sure. I'm sure I've seen you at like a pivot or a mix shows probably in the past. I'm sure.
Probably. I've been to so many in the city.
Man,
like trying to get some. I'm trying to stay up on the stage end of the shows from here on out, man. I want to be there. I want to get that video going, bro. Oh my god.
I can't wait till shows come back. That's one thing I'm really missing. Like it's like going to a concert.
Definitely.
Like I almost bit the bullet and paid $150 to see Mick Jenkins in the drive-through concert. I was like, I can't.
They were taxing for that
ticket, man. I was like, yo, 150.
There was
150.
I think they were capped at like 200 cars. I would have to say there was maybe 100, 125 there. So I think they after that show, there was because I was doing video with Mick at that show.
Oh shit!
And one of the representatives for the Lakeshore Drive-In came in and was like, yeah, they definitely got to lower the price for the next one. They weren't able to sell as many as they thought. They're gonna take away the head count price and they're gonna lower the per car. So I think they taxed people on that first one. Which
if it was like 150 per car and unlimited people in the car, that'd be fine. But 150 per person, like gee.
Yeah, that was a lot. that was a lot.
Man, I love Mick, but man, I just listen to Pieces of Man on my phone right now. Don't lie to you.
Got some good speakers, good headphones.
You know what I'm saying? I got a bold speaker. I'll be all right. You know, like,
I'll send you some footage of the show, man.
For
there
sure.
You go. It'll make you feel like you were there.
Appreciate that.
Hell
for sure.
Yeah. Shit, man. What else you got going on tonight? You gonna catch the interview with Jesse 5K tonight?
I'm gonna check you out for sure. I'm definitely gonna get the Twitch on, check you out for sure. I'm gonna take my time and watch him talking truth tonight, man.
Hell yeah! What's your next content coming in? What do you got working in the works for you?
I just dropped a collab project with my guy Rashawn Franklin. He's from outside. He's from the South Side. We did a little Zoom podcast.
Oh yeah.
Episode 33. Episode 34 drops Thursday. I also did a interview with these guys called the Ill-Advised Wise Guys from DC. Talked about, I'm saying, hip hop, and I was, pretty much talking about a little bit kind of what we talked about earlier, like as far as who was the last lyricist to dominate, hip hop, like quote unquote lyricist, like traditional lyricist, and of course the answer was like Chance or something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much everything in my works right now. I'm also a part of this network. It's like global kind of network based on social media. It's called BKC Network, Blank Canvas Creatives.
Okay.
And it's a bunch of podcasts, a bunch of just content creators and entrepreneurs trying to link up and network and promote each other's shit while talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope.
A few things.
One of my buddies, Simon, just sent me the name of a program called DaVinci Resolve. I'm gonna send it to you in your IG right now. I just sent you the link, or not the link, but there's the name. He said it's a program that's like similar to the caliber of the Adobe programs, and it's free, so you can check out that editing software.
Shout out to Simon, man.
Yeah, that's my guy right there. He goes stupid in the war zone, bro. He's a crazy sniper out there, man. You play any video games, man?
Right. I'm not the biggest video game guy, but I do plan on getting the PS5 and changing that. Like I feel like with this platform I got, it's only right that I get a PS5 and get the Twitch going. But right now, I don't feel like going to buy a system right now and doing a PS5 for the drop. So that's where I'm kind of at with it. Yeah. But like, what's your top games though? What do you shine at?
I'm kind of opposite right now, man. I'm feeling like leaving the video game scene.
Oh
like,
shit!
I don't think I'm gonna get a PS. I think the PS4 is gonna that's
it. You gonna stay there?
That's probably gonna be it for me, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get a new system. I play a lot of Warzone right now. That's like the main game I play. Call of Duty.
I don't think I believe you.
Bro, I'll probably get talked into buying one with my buddies.
The reason why I say that because I said the same thing about the iPhone. Like I'm gonna get the iPhone 11. I don't need that. I think I lasted 2 weeks. It keeps me
in contact with too many people, like that I'm not in like I can't talk to in person. So I feel like I'll probably end up getting one. But right now, all I do is play Call of Duty when I'm playing video games. That's not all I do. I do
When
other
Cyber
stuff.
Monday hits, I want to see what kind of energy you hit us with. Because Cyber Monday, you gonna be on BestBuy.com, like, it's looking kind of
PS5. Let's go.
I'm saying, you be like, wife, you gonna be like, what happened to the? What's this $700 from? We can be like, what happened? What happened, babe?
Had to invest in the stream.
Yes, I'm saying Sony. Shout out to Sony.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, man. Got any final thoughts or anything like that, man? What you thinking?
I guess I could ask you a question. Like, 'cause you asked me a couple questions. Yeah. So, like, for you, as far as Chicago scene goes, like, who's like since the Chicago scene has truly like become a real thing, like 2012, let's say, who to you has like progressed the most since like they first came out in Chicago?
Progressed the most? I mean, Mick is probably up there as one that. I mean, goes without being said. I think Saba from Pivot is motherfucking mellow. The whole Pivot gang has been amazing. Like, the sound has been amazing. Portions that Mello just dropped has been fucking fire, like you said.
Shout out to the Mind, by the way.
The Mind is dope. Yeah. Shit.
I mean, every time he's on the song, would be Mick Jenkins, could be anybody's song. He's like, yeah, he just kills it.
Man, recently too, I gotta say my guys, Stock Marley and Corey Rymal. Absolutely incredible.
Corey Rymal. Okay, word. Yo, send me the link to their project. I gotta listen to it. Bro, Corey Rymal, I think we follow each other like on everything.
His progression is insane. Like,
for sure.
From the production to what he does with his voice. Like, his voice is a whole instrument in itself. And I love artists that are able to like be able to say that. Like, there's some artists that just use their voice and cover it up with auto-tune, you know, to make it sound good when it sounds bad to them or whatever, you know. But like, these dudes that are able to fluctuate their sound and their voice and use it as a real instrument, like, impressed the fuck out of me. And Corey is one of those dudes, man. Like, he's on the, like, Kendrick, bro. Like I said, like, you got, who the fuck is that featured? It's not a feature, bro. It's just him sounding different.
It's another guy. I guess
Stock Marley too. I don't know if you
Stock Marley.
Yeah, they're roommates, Corey and Stock, but they're holy shit.
I'm gonna check them out for sure. Gotta check them out. And shout out to like Def C's, another one I couldn't think of. Def C's and
Def C, legend, dude. YCA, he's been involved with the Young Chicago Authors.
Man.
That's a dope guy right there too. He's a teacher here in the CPS system, man. So he's molding young minds and writing dope fucking projects at the same time.
Man,
fire,
incredible, man.
Hell yeah,
incredible.
Dang. I always shit the bed on the spot like that when people who do you think? I gotta get better at answering questions.
I forgot myself. Like, when you asked me earlier, I was like, damn, what am I forgetting? Like, I didn't even shout out Fresh Waters. Like, Fresh Waters is also like, of course, I feel like his sound is such a breath of fresh air. Like, it's like, it kind of reminds me of like the Currency style, but he's like, he can spit. Like, it's like shout to Fresh.
Let me pull up the playlist really quick and see if I can come up with another one real fast, because there's somebody else I know that I'm missing.
Chicago is swole, man. It's like underratedly swole.
It's crazy. Even Slime, even Green Slime, Mixed DJ puts out some crazy dope shit, bro.
Man.
He's got a project on Bandcamp. I don't know if you use Bandcamp at all. It's like the platform.
I haven't used Bandcamp in a while, but yeah.
Yeah. Check out Green Slime on Bandcamp. He's got some dope shit.
Okay, for sure.
I can't remember the other Chicago guy that I'm thinking of, but you heard of Coda the Friend?
Yeah, Coda, yeah. On the Soho freestyle, yeah.
Yeah, that everything project he dropped this year was fucking amazing as well.
Man, the Chicago Diner, that record's tough.
Hell yeah, that one's off of the Photo Project, I think. That thing goes crazy too. Oh my god,
man.
He's got some dope music.
He's tough.
Hell yeah.
Beach is another record from him I mess with. There's some dope rappers out here, man, for sure. Like I said, that lo-fi sound for me is like, that's the one. Like, the rappers who can rap with substance, but also give me like a crazy soulful harmony. Like, that's my bag. Sign me up every time, man. Like, you give me a soulful harmony and some boom bap raps. Oh yeah.
Lay down, bro. Lay down, buddy. Don't be going to the bathroom in here. It's the first time I've had the dog to myself while I'm doing a stream. Usually my wife is home. She's able to watch him. And he's like pretty much potty trained, but I don't really trust. I'm like 90% trustworthy of him.
He trying to aim for that tree. He trying to aim for the tree. Like, yo, that's what the real one.
He can't even see shit. He's got extra fluid on his head. So he's got a huge dome. And like his vision is all fucked up, so he can't see above his eyes, and he can't see very well on the outside either.
Oh shit, my man's out here with the trunk.
It's cool.
He got the beer goggles on.
Yes, 100%. He's stumbling all over the place all the time. Shit, man.
Yeah, man, dope convo, bro. I appreciate it. I can't wait to do the weekly show. Fuck
likewise,
it. Let's do
it. We'll get it set up. We'll get one set up for next week.
For sure.
I have interviews every Tuesday and Thursday, so either we can do it like before or after an interview, or we'll sneak it in on Wednesday or Friday or something. Whatever day we'll plan it out. Whatever day we think we can get the most viewers and shit. So
absolutely.
Shit. Appreciate you coming on, man. It was
man.
awesome meeting you, and we'll chop it up again next week, bro.
For sure, man. Peace, man.
Take it easy. Stay safe. Have a good night, man.
Likewise.
Hey, so that was dope, bro. First cross-platform interview. We got a weekly show set up out of it and a dope conversation. So that was tight. We got an interview coming up at 7 p.m. I'm going to get the fuck out of here really fast because I need to eat some dinner. Thank you for stopping by, Mom. I see you just got home. I will be logging back on at 7 p.m., though. Here in another hour, we're talking to Jesse 5K. Please tune in for that one, guys. I need some dinner. I need to make sure my dog's not going to pee or shit in the house. So I'm going to take him out for another walk, and then we'll see you in another hour. Appreciate you guys stopping by.